Hi, hello, namaste.
Hi,
Hearty
hello,
welcome to yet
namaste,
another interesting class.
welcome
I
to
hope
yet
you're
another.
enjoying these classes thoroughly and thank you very much for your wonderful feedback. Me and my team are truly overwhelmed and we would definitely love and continue to improve on how we can present this content in a much appealing, interesting, and wonderful way. Yeah. Well, we have been talking so much about, the 2020 rule, then habit, protocol, and things like that. Five other rules, that I happen to read this book. I'm not promoting this book in any way. I'm not promoting this book, but anything that is good as a teacher, I feel that's my responsibility that I share with my students, right? And I feel really responsible that you should become wonderful human beings. As I said, even in my live interview, also, there are two great patriots in any nation. One is the soldier who protects the country, two is the farmer who provides for the country. But as for me, there is another patriot also, and that is an entrepreneur who creates jobs, who feeds people. So even if you are creating one job, just because of your performance, there is more inflow of business. You have indirectly created an employment. Yeah, true. Just imagine, you're good at your work, and the sales increase in your company, or the customer, footfall increases in your company. Just imagine, just because of you, just because of you. So what does the boss do? He will hire more people. He will hire more people. So please be very good at whatever you are doing, and make sure that whatever we are sharing you here, teaching you here, it is not something that I want you to just watch. I want you to practice these things, because these are the things that I also practice myself. Okay. And I very strongly encourage, whether it's my children, my team, or my students, and even my clients. Okay, anyways, let's come to the topic. Okay, so five ground rules. Okay, most of us, you must have read it. Okay, but let's watch this once again. History makers, history creators, history makers take 1 hour for themselves before sunrise. Before sunrise is a class, and even I don't come in that category, but this is what the author says. Okay, history makers take 1 hour for themselves before sunrise to prepare themselves for a world class day. So, all that the author tries to say here, I mean, though it's Robin Sharma who said this, what I would love to say is the first 1 hour of the day is very important for you. I told you about that 20 rule. Don't forget that. That can become 40 or 1 hour, 1 hour, and then 10 minutes also. Whatever it is. Change the plan, but don't change the purpose. Change the plan, but don't change the purpose. Are you getting it? So take 1 hour for yourself. If you can really get up, because some people they work in the night shift also, or some people work in UK shift, some people extremely morning shift, some people graveyard shift. While you are young, work hard. Don't have any reservations. Any shift, if you maintain your sleep properly, your diet properly, your food, not diet is like, we are restricting ourselves, and saying that we are eating healthy food. You're telling the world I'm on diet. It means you're on a healthy food, you're deprived of the regular food. Just eat healthy. Okay, as long as you're taking care of that, any shift, it truly doesn't matter. But don't go too against the nature. Okay, how Lord God has made it, I think we should try to stick to that as much as possible. Next, just because you don't have the early rising habit before doesn't mean you can't do it now. I have also practiced this. I not really early, I'm not that 5 a.m. guy, but I did try 7 a.m. when my kids used to go to school. I used to get up once my wife sends them off, then I used to go hit the gym and do my meditation or my preparation. So that is something you can also try in at your convenience. Don't miss out on that. Next, change is hard at first, messy in the middle and gorgeous at the end. Wow. This reminds me, of Jack Ma's sayings also. Truly, change is hard at first because um, once I had, people who were my students. So then after they become students, they became part of my team. So I used to tell them, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, try to come in formals. But they used to come, in casuals only. Now, it took time for me to, inculcate that habit into them. But slowly, because they have just, finished from college and trying to get into that. But that has to sink into their mind that okay, what this man is saying, yeah, truly makes sense, because now I am a manager, I represent the company, I have to respect this role. So how you carry yourself? So suddenly you say, you come in formals, it's like, hey, I am that jeans t-shirt guy, you suddenly ask me to come in formals. So there is a resistance, there is reluctance, but over a period of time, it falls in place. Because when you change your dress, it also changes your mindset, your body language, the way you carry yourself. That's why you see the way when we put in sherwani or some peshwa types dress, you don't do so much of running jugad here and there. Even suits also, you carry yourself well. So and there are reasons why different dresses are made for different occasions. So carry yourself well. And even if you are my student working somewhere else, I would still say dress yourself in formals. You look really amazing. Yes. Ask your mirror, it will tell you how handsome, how beautiful you are. So change is hard at first, messy in the middle, but gorgeous at the end. And then start doing what 95% of people are unwilling to do. I tell exercise, and all these things, but some may say, hey, are we really fat? We don't need these exercise. What crap is this man talking? But you see, so many under 30 people have died of heart attack. And we have seen some wonderful actors lose their life who were like fitness freaks. Now, we cannot blame it on fitness. See, overdoing anything, too much of honey is also not good for health. So, too much of anything is not good for health. Yeah, I love taking classes, but I cannot be doing this all day long. We all love traveling, but we cannot be traveling all day long. We love to go on long ride. Yeah, but imagine driving, 12 hours, 16 hours a day, every day. Huh? Your back will be back. It'll be gone. So know when to cease, know when to cease, know when to stop. And the last one, when you feel like giving up, continue. See, sometimes when you're studying these classes also, initially you may feel that sir is motivating, sir is inspiring, classes are very good, that this and all. Thank you very much for that. But don't feel bored anywhere. Even if you feel bored, know how to relax yourself. Call up somebody, talk to somebody, go someplace, watch something, do something, play a sport, do something that makes you, that refreshes you. But again come back. Okay, so don't miss out on this 5 things. Take an hour for you every day. Try to rise as early as possible. See, 6 to 7 hours of sleep is more than enough for you. No, 1/3 also. 1/3 of the day, 8 hours, yeah, you do it really when you're tired. Sundays or some days, when you're like too much tired. But more than 7, not necessary. That's my opinion. Then change is hard, but so any new habit, it'll take some time, for your body to accept, like what we spoke about, those 66 days funda. The first 22 days it is destructive, next 22 days it is installed, and last 22 days it is integrated into your subconscious mind. Okay, so be soft on yourself, don't be too hard. and do what others are not ready to do. You love to have a wonderful vehicle, you love to have a wonderful home. So, are you really working hard like everybody? Are you trying to give the best at your workplace? Ask yourself. Even if your earthly master is not recognizing that, there is somebody up in heaven, who is watching your efforts, your pain, your sacrifice. Somebody is watching that. Yeah. God definitely rewards what you do in secret. Good, bad, ugly, or good, better, best. Everything gets rewarded. Okay. I hope you will carry these 5 things that we have just